Hey everybody, it's Diana again, and today we're going to talk a little bit of a recap of my no buy, low buy. So my goal was to try to, and still is, to try to get through products I have, shampoos, lotions, eyeliners, mascaras, before I allow myself to buy something new, get through a lot of it or down to one or down to two or something minimal because I do feel like I have a lot of stuff. Note here this collection of eyeliners, and I almost never wear eyeliner. Granted, a lot of these came point perks or free from whoever, or I bought a couple of them, like this Essence one in a pack with I think a mascara and I think another eyeliner, and it was very cheap, so whatever. Or I had bought like an eyeshadow palette and it came with one like this one. So a handful of these I have purchased. Also, some have come in BoxyCharms, whatever, which technically I've purchased as well. You just don't know what you're getting until you get it. Hold on a second. So I just wanted to kind of like update you on how I've been doing. The few things I have purchased. I don't have all of them here, but I will show you. And of course, nobody's perfect. And a lot of these things, yes, I realize I am not out of that. Then I purchased it. Another great case in point, let me just show you, of things I don't need anymore, although I think I did this in the video that I talked to you about before. I have a ton of lip products, glosses, mattes, liquids, whatever, tons of shit. And I really probably don't need any more. And I have most of the colors plus that I would ever wear or think to get. But whatever, we're all human. Things happen. It's really hard. So I've been pretty good about not buying candle stuff. I've gotten, surprisingly, when you try not to buy anything, not really the fact that like you want things more, but it's really weird how kind of stuff just comes to you. Like my sister gave me a bunch of skincare and some makeup items and stuff, most of it like little minis, that she didn't want to use. So then I was like, all this free stuff, yes. And then I had like point perks, so I handed some of those in to get a few little items, so technically not spending money. And then Yankee Candle, which I work for, had a big holiday meeting and we got free candles there, and I won a bunch of candle prizes. So it was like, wow, I'm getting all this free stuff. Well, I'm still actively trying to get through stuff. I haven't stopped. I will say, with makeup anyways, not really with skincare. Skincare I do every day. Bath stuff and masks and shampoo and stuff. Obviously, I don't do that every single day. But I do get through it, and I haven't bought any more of that. I did buy another shave lotion, but I think I'm almost out of the one I'm using, so that was justified. I did buy a bath bomb, but that was at my son's request, and he loves it in his bath, so technically I feel okay about that one. And I did go out of my way to buy another Belif moisturizer. I didn't get the Aqua Bomb because they were sold out, and I really wanted the Clinique Jelly that I had tried and bought a little one of, but when I went to Sephora, they were out of that too. I was like, what? But I did buy the Moisture Bomb, which I am enjoying. It's very nice and lightweight because I really hate the one that I'm trying to bang through, and I need at least something for part of the day that I like. So I'm trying to get through this Juice Beauty one, and I am using it every day. I usually use it at night because it leaves such a white cast on my face. But the other one's nice for every day. But then once I'm out of the Juice Beauty one, I'm not buying that. I'm just going to wait till I get through my Belif. But I still felt good because I'm like, I can't get through this. I need something else. Because it was just too much during the day. It was like, there's so much SPF in it that your face will be white and you can't get it to go in. And it's so thick, it doesn't move around well. But anyways, it is what it is. I bought some razors. I think I was down to my last one when I bought some. So I felt okay about that. I also bought... Yankee Candle periodically puts like their car jars on sale for $1, and I go through those in about 20 days at the most before I'll hang a new one. So when they're $1, it's cheaper than what I can normally buy, even with my discount. So I did buy a few of them, and I only bought them because I was at another store and they were scents that you can no longer get. So I felt okay about it because I will go through them really quickly. It was a really good deal and it's stuff I can't buy anymore and probably won't come back. So I felt pretty good about those purchases. And then I have a couple purchases I don't feel great about, but I'm also not going to put myself through the gutter about, because I do like what I purchased a lot. And eventually here, probably this week sometime, I'll do some videos on the specific palettes that I got. But yeah, I don't want to make it feel like I can't ever buy anything for myself. I'm just trying to limit and go through what I have. As you can see, I do have some big candles back here. Probably can't see very easily because they're hiding. There's a couple candles back there. I did have a lot of like kind of medium and small candles, and I'm getting really close to the end of those. So pretty much I just have these big candles here and a couple like tea lights. And then I still have like my bag of votives I'm trying to get through. But I am feeling really good about making progress there because I don't want to go buy more big candles, even though I love them. If I'm not kind of utilizing the ones that I already have. And same thing with the makeup, although I will say I do have a soft spot in my heart for makeup. So especially eyeshadow palettes are my weakness, and I think it's a lot of people's weakness. I still try not to go overboard, or I do try to get good deals or stuff that I feel like is really quality. And so I did get a couple palettes, and then I got this one thing that I just really, really wanted to try from NYX, and I'll show you that in a minute. And then I got a mystery bag from Sephora because I was like, I kind of have to do this. I really want it. And I'm really into minis. Like I go through minis a lot quicker, and I feel good about it because I feel like they don't go bad, even like lipsticks especially, and liquid lipsticks. So I kind of feel like besides eyeshadow palettes, and again, I don't want to go crazy with them, and I'm not going to kill myself for buying a couple things for myself. Treat yourself, whatever. But I do feel like I will eventually get a lot of good use out of this, and I feel like as a whole, my makeup spending and spending on super frivolous things I don't need besides food. Well, you need food, but I like to get snacks and stuff, whatever. I don't feel that bad about my purchases because it's stuff I really wanted, and I'm glad I got to get it. So, and I have tried all these out except for the NYX and the mystery bag stuff. But here we go. Let's just let me show you what I got besides what we talked about. So I did get recently the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions palette. Now I do have some Huda Beauty eyelashes, but I've never tried them. And they're huge, so I don't know that I will try them, especially if I'm going to wear glasses, and which I mostly do. I do have contacts though. But I always wanted to try Huda Beauty. I don't think I have anything else besides those lashes, and I think I got them in like a Sephora like gift set a while back. But as you know, I am obsessed with greens, and so this spoke to me in ways that nothing has. And I really hate how the lighting in here, you get a nice mirror. I really like the size of this. I think it's a very decent price. It's got like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got 5 metallics, 1 kind of loose glittery shimmer, and then 3 mattes. But I really love this. I'm not going to swatch it today. I'll do a video and a look. I did post a look on Instagram that I did with just this palette. I would say that this really light mint green at the top is not the best, but it did show up. It was surprising to me that it was better than I thought it would be because it swatches like shit. But on the eye, it wasn't bad, and maybe because I had kind of based everything out with this like really soft glitter shimmery shade. But yes, I am a sucker for greens. I feel like there's not enough greens in the world, and this has what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, technically 6 greens, 2 golds, and a brown. So I think this is really nice. I do feel like you would have to pull 1 or 2. You wouldn't have to. I didn't with my look. But for a lot of looks that I see people do, maybe they would just use 1 or 2 shades kind of as an accent or like an all over shimmer. And they would probably, most people would want at least like 1 base shade that's not green, just so it's not like green all the way up to their eyebrows, or just to be able to set, you know, whatever they lay down as a base. But I have so many palettes, so for me, it's not an issue. It would only become an issue if, and even then it wouldn't, because this is so little for travel. I don't travel, but sometimes I do take a makeup bag to work and sit in my car and do my makeup, but that's neither here nor there. I think this is a really fun palette. I'm really glad I got it. I think of all of the palettes, this one spoke to me definitely the most, and I don't feel like I have that many greens, especially together in a palette. So, you know, if you have a little bone shade or something you can kind of mix with this, I think this is the perfect palette. So the little next thing I got is this Machinist Steam Duo highlighter, and this one is a purple, well, they're both purple sparkles. It's like a, I don't know, you see it, it's like purple sparklies. Yay. I'm not going to use this as a highlighter, maybe the silvery purple one, maybe not. But I was kind of really drawn to it, one because I like purples too, but also I think I could use it as a really fun eyeshadow. That's why I got that one. This one was probably the most frivolous one. Well, this one and the next one I'll show you, or what I would consider frivolous, because I always need more eyeshadows. So Sephora online, and I guess in stores, I got this at a little JCPenney. Sephora have these cute little mystery bags. So there's 3 bags. In the bag you get one of, I think, 7 pins, one of 8 different pins in the bag, and then you also, and you don't know what you'll get till you open it, and then you'll get 2 either lipsticks in the lipstick bag that you see what they are right away, they're on the front and it's all minis, or 2, I believe, eyeliners, and then the last one is 2, shit, what is it, eyeliners, lipsticks, I think it's highlighters, pretty sure it was highlighters, because one was like a little liquid highlighter, like the drops and something else. Now I'm not going to get the eyeliner one. I might go back for the highlighter one. But you do get, for sure, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Mini Lip Gloss in Saint Tropez. And that one's right here. It's very sparkly. It's kind of like orange and pink. I love their eyeshadows. I have not tried their lip products, so I'll be interested to try that. And then it does come with a mini Sephora Collection cream lip stain in number 40 pink tea. Now this one I think is a ripoff. Like this, you're gonna get a lot of use out of it. This is like a 10 user at most. And this is almost the color of my lips. So I'm not super impressed, especially since this is made by Sephora and distributed by Sephora, that they wouldn't put a bigger of their own samples in there. Just saying, Sephora, but whatever. And then the third one is a mystery. So the mystery pin I got before my last lipstick is the little Sephora bag with makeup. And then you could get any one of those. I'm all right with mine. I think it's really cute. And then you could get one of 3 mystery lippies. So one is the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine Ultra Cushion Lip Gloss in Naked, or the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in Flirt, or the Bite Beauty Prismatic Multi-Stick in Rose Pearl. And I got the one I wanted, so I was really happy, the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine, and that is in Naked. Now, all of these are, I mean, even though this is like, both of these are like pink and glittery, they're pretty neutral shades, because these are going to be really sheer once you get them on the lips. And I will swatch these really quick, just so you guys can see. So the Sephora one's kind of a brown neutral. Anastasia is probably like the funnest one. It's like a pink with shine. And then Urban Decay is pretty much just a very lightly colored lip tint. So, bottom Sephora, Anastasia. Sephora, Anastasia, Urban Decay. So all really super wearable shades, even the other ones that you could get. If I didn't get the Urban Decay, I would have wanted the Huda Beauty one. Oh, the Urban Decay one smells like mint, FYI. It's really nice. So I am excited to try these, and I just wanted to kind of see what I would get, and I love minis and trying new things. So, and it's kind of fun. Don't know what I'll do with this pin, but if we ever get to 50 subscribers, maybe it'll be one of yours. So exciting. I'm going to shove this for now. There we go. All right. So the last 3 things I bought during my no buy, and I'm going to revise my no buy, I think, starting January 1st of this year. So the next one I got is the Magic Mini by Juvia's Place. And I was really excited because this was at my Sephora and not my Sephora, my Ulta Beauty. And I was really excited because these are all online and I won't just buy stuff online. It's got a really nice magnetic closure, really strong, cute packaging. And I picked the one that I felt like had the most diverse shades. A lot of Juvia's Place has like super big, well, super bright colors is a big theme. It's either super bright super bright colors or extreme neutrals. Like, I don't remember, like this, the Nubia and the Nubian 2, both like extremely neutral palettes. And one they just came out with, which is basically all yellows and golds. That's pretty neutral. Beautiful, but neutral. But this one, I thought just had a really nice range of colors. So you got you got warms and cools, really dark stuff, purple, green, blue. I guess that's like a blue black. Some really bright reds. This gold is amazing. And I have tried this palette and I will make a video on it. And I think it's wonderful. And I like that it's kind of regular size palettes. Regular size shadows. Because I never go through regular shadows anyway. And having the super big, like when they do their 9 palette, it's the same size, but they're these huge shadows. And I'm like, you're never going to get through it. Never. Never. Maybe if you're a makeup artist. So I bought that. I was really excited. This one is the only thing besides probably the NYX one that I really didn't need. I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I don't hate this palette. My biggest gripe with it is how freaking big it is. Look, this is like the hood. This is the Huda Beauty palette. Okay. And then let me just get like an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette so you can get another little comparison. I mean, you can fit both of these palettes plus, and there's still room to grow. Okay. So yeah, my gripe is how freaking big this palette is and didn't need to be. It's the Emily palette. I love Emily Noel, which is why I wanted it. And I thought and I still feel like some of the colors are extremely unique. But again, Makeup Revolution palettes I have so much smaller and have the same, if not more, eyeshadows. Now this one has more eyeshadows than the Emily palette, but they're a lot smaller. They're pretty small eyeshadows. But in comparison, you've got the Sofx Makeup Revolution palette, which has exactly the same amount of shadows, but not as huge of a fucking monster. And both of these are pretty. I actually don't really use this one that much, and I don't really know why. I guess I just really don't think about it. This one I do use on occasion. I really like it. It's really gives you kind of like fall vibes. I don't know. And I also have this palette from Makeup Revolution. I almost never touch this, but this has just about the same amount of shades, and this is even tinier than the other two. So whatever. That's my biggest gripe, is how flippin' big this is. Now, I do appreciate, even though I don't really care, the names of the shadows for people who do want that, and the ginormous mirror. But for me, I'm not taking this in my car and sitting in my car and doing this. This is something I have to do at home. I got to sit on the couch and do my makeup, or be here downstairs doing my makeup, or in the bathroom. Even in the bathroom, this is kind of too huge. Like, my counter is not that big. But I really like Emily Noel, and I really want to support her, and I like a lot of Makeup Revolution, and I really thought a lot of the colors were unique. I mean, this like minty color, these two really light pastel colors. There's some more pastels, really fun berry tones. Again, really fun dark colors. And a lot of my palettes, it's like, do you want a super, like, even this and this kind of look the same. They have a lot of similar shades, but this one really kind of outperforms this one. But I think you could pair them together, or you could say this is when I want like a banging nighttime, in your face, lots of color look. This would be like my work palette. You know what I mean? So you can still incorporate color, but it's not going to be super bang in your face, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I do think this is really pretty. And again, I'm going to make a video on this as well. So 3 palettes for sure you'll get videos on. And my last one, and this one, I think, I might like it more than the Juvia's, although the gold in there like blew my fucking mind. And I'm going to play with that more. But this was a silly one at first. But I went into this, when I saw this in previews and when people were talking about it, I did see one review that did a positive review on this. A gal, and I don't remember her name, whatever, like really early on. And you know, I really liked her. I like her reviews. I feel like she's really honest. So I was like, yeah, this is a weird bulky palette, but hey, I've got weird fucking bulky palettes. There's one. Here's a weird ass bulky palette, and I love both of them. Here's a weird ass bulky palette. Love it. So a weird ass bulky palette is not something that's going to shy me away. Although at first I was kind of on that bandwagon because everyone's like, what are makeup I'm going to buy or not buy? And maybe I'll do one of those videos one day, whatever. But this thing in videos and stuff, besides that one review, I was like, I don't know, maybe I don't want it. But I wanted to just go check it out. And when I saw it and when I touched it in store, I said, yep, I'm coming back. And I didn't get it that day. I let myself stew on it another week. Then I said, know what? You're going to get it. So this is kind of the horrible goose that made this, and this is kind of what made me buy all this stuff in the first place, because I broke my no buy with this. But I am really happy that I got it, and I do really think the products are way super nice. They smell super good, and of course here it is, the ever hideous, although I don't mind the packaging, I actually kind of like it, Pineapple of My Eye by Tarte. Now I do like Tarte. I do have random Tarte stuff all around. I haven't used like their Shape Tape that everyone likes, and I did want to try their foundation eventually, but I have too many foundations, and I'm really not going to buy another foundation until I get down to like 2. But man, their holiday palette this year really fucking spoke to me, and I don't know what it was, but I think again it's the colors, it's the layout, it's the fucking pineapple. So this is the Tarte Pineapple of My Eye. You do get this kind of little almost useless mirror. It's not horrible because actually like all this is like a big fucking mirror too. So you're really getting a bigger mirror than what they show you. That's just a real mirror. And then you get 1 bronzer and 3 blushes. This is not a highlight. This is a blush. There's the I appreciate that in their palette that the contour and at least 1 blush are matte, because most people want that in those. And then I don't mind these. This is kind of more of a blush topper. That's just like a sparkly blush. This shit all smells like chocolate, and I love it. And then look at those colors. Now, my camera doesn't do this justice, but if you can get your hands on this, and I'm sure you still can, it's way early in the season, or get it for a honey. This is really nice makeup, and it's a lot better color scheme than I've ever seen in any of their other palettes. And most of their holiday stuff I find is shit. This one has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 shimmery shades, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whatever. 13 shimmers and 11 mattes. You have tons of mattes in here for deep dark skins, for light skins, everything in between. All of the shit performs awesome. I'm totally going to do a video. Done a few looks with this and really liked it. I didn't even hardly touch that shit. What? Again. What? We'll do one more. Let's do this weird silvery one. Oh, fuck me. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna have to figure out the lighting here because I look all right, but my palettes get really washed out. But I can never trust what I see in a video or anything. I've got to try it. I've got to touch it. I've got to see it in person. And I like that although there are neutrals in here, it's a very fucking cool tone palette. It's super cool toned, and people don't talk about that, and cool toned is in. At least for me. There's like tons of purples, tons of blues, magentas, mauves, or mauves, or however you want to say it. There are a few lighter shades, but to me they're more neutral than like warm. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's delicious. And when you get this, it comes with a little eyeliner, the Sex Kitten one I haven't tried yet, and that is a full size. And then they give you a little mini, it's upstairs. It's like a hydrating quench lip gloss in a stick. I don't really fucking know. But it's pretty cool. That one's a little tingly, a little minty as well. But for me, it's in the shade pink. It wears more like just a shiny lip gloss. Moisturizing. So I really like that. It does come with this little like sheet inside, which I find is kind of super annoying. But for the moment, when I'm not using this, I do just kind of lay it back in there. But yes, I highly recommend this. I think this could be for like pretty much everyone. The one like a downside to Juvia's is besides this one shade, which is kind of like an off-white, if you're a lighter skin complexion and you're a little shy to color, like this is not for you. I'm not shy to color. I don't mind doing a super bold look. If you're not into a super bold look, good luck with this shit. Same thing with the Huda Beauty, at least the green one. If you're not into a big fucking bold look, go home. Now, if you're not into a big bold look and you still want to play with color, welcome. Hey, look, that doesn't look too bad. Makeup Revolution, Emily Edit. So yes, this is the stuff that broke my no buy. I'm still trying to do a low buy. I went a little ham, I will admit, on eyeshadow palettes. And I really don't need lipsticks, but it's a blind bag. I'm obsessed. And I really didn't need this. But everything else I bought to some extent I needed or was almost out of. I'm sure there's some other things that I've bought that I didn't need as well. And I've gotten a lot of random free shit. So there's that too. Let me know how you guys, if you're doing a low buy or no buy or some combo thereof. I think, again, like in January, I'm going to revamp this and maybe just make it specific categories that for sure I won't buy. Because I know now, especially, and I know myself anyways, that it's really hard for me to say no to eyeshadow palettes, especially this time of year when they come out with so many. And some of them are limited edition and you're not going to see again. So if you really want it, now's the time. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you don't hate me. And subscribe and have a good day. All right, bye.